Alright. Let's get this started. A big fat cat in my way. Oh. I'll be working. On. My bud. Alright, so... Alright. So. What up, y'all? Just Slime Weemba. And we're here with another silly dumb challenge. Today, we're going to start game 1 of 18 runs. Where I'm going to go through each generation of Pokemon. Play the corresponding two, titular games. And for each game, we're going to do a Monotype challenge. To make it easier on myself, the first one will be water. Here's the rules. 1. I can only use water-type Pokemon. With the exception, if a Pokemon were to, evolve into a water type. That's not going to happen for this one, but, say I was doing a fire-type or a flying-type challenge, I would be allowed to pick Charmander, because he eventually becomes a flying type. However, if you would eventually lose that type, so think Dartrix evolving into Decidueye would no longer be a flying type, I wouldn't be able to evolve him. So we're only using water types. I can't use items in battle. It'll be set, switching, and that's really all the rules. I'm going to try and make sure no Pokemon has the same typing. And by that I mean, there's a lot of water-ice in this game. So I want to try to make sure we don't just have 3 or 4 water-ice Pokemon on our team. So I'm going to try to make the team as unique as I can, but there's only so much I can do. Other than that, it's just a normal Monotype run. And the goal is to get all 18 of them done before the end of... or before Gen 10 comes out. We're starting with water, and each run might have a different win condition. So for this one, it's probably just beating the Elite Four the first time. The next game is going to have a different win condition. But I can get into that when we get that game. At least for now, it's just beat the Elite Four with a Monotype water team. We probably won't have a lot of extra Pokemon until much later. Because I can't think of any water types I can catch on land. So probably... God, we probably won't have a second party member until... Oh, no, we can get a second party member at Mount Moon. But other than that, we won't have another party member until... Oh, no, it'll kind of coincide with the gyms. It'll be good. Because we get Squirtle now, we'll get... If you know, you know, outside of Mount Moon. That'll be annoying, but so be it. And then we'll get the fishing rod outside of Vermilion? Viridian? Vermilion. Yeah, wherever Lieutenant Search is. It's been so long since I've played a Gen 1 Pokemon game. I still stand by the fact that I think this is the worst generation. But I don't think it's this game's fault, really. There's a reason we're not playing, like, Red and Blue. Although I've thought about it. Red and Blue has some really funny glitches. And there's one where you can apparently get, like, a level 99 Gengar, like, incredibly early in the game. So I thought about doing Ghost as Gen 1 and doing that. Luckily, I didn't do that because that's miserable. But it was a thought I had. I haven't planned out what we're going to do for each generation. And I know Ultra Sun was requested for me to do a mono bug lock a long time ago. So that will be happening. And I think my cat wants to leave. Let me let him out. Okay. That is not happening. My goal is I want to try to get to Vermilion by the end of today. I think that's doable. The annoying part is going to be raising the second Pokemon. I'm not looking forward to that part. Okay. Ugh. We're playing this on original hardware as well. As I tend to do with a lot of the games that I play. So, I didn't even put rare candies in here. This will probably be the only game that's like that. So, we're getting the old school, OG, original Pokemon feeling for this run. It's gonna be stinky, honestly. There's a reason I don't like Gen 1. But I'll have plenty of time to complain about it, so don't worry. You're thrilled to hear me complain about Gen 1. I got you. But why do I have the checkered board? I'm also going to apologize. I'm a little congested today. It's better than it was this morning, but if my voice sounds a little off. I listened to one of my older streams from like January when I was truly tired. Oh my god. I was literally listening to it, and I'm like hearing me talk. It's just like, what up, everybody? Today we're gonna play some. I sounded absolutely like a corpse. It's bad. But yeah, I haven't quite planned out the team for this challenge. I know one Pokemon that'll probably show up between this challenge and the leaf green version we're gonna do. I won't spoil what the second type we're going to do is, but there's only so many water X dual types, so that's a pretty big hint of what we'll do for the next run after that. Which that one, that one I'm gonna do some weird stuff. It'll be good, but it's gonna be funky. It's gonna be funky. I should probably catch a Rattata for things like cut and the like. But I can wait on that, actually. We are going to need an HM friend, and I think I'm actually going to use a rare Pokemon for that, or a rarer Pokemon. I should have bought some antidotes. If I'm going to fate into anything in here, it's going to be... Pardon me, my yawns are terrible today. If I'm going to faint to anything in here, I'm going to faint to Weedle's poisoning me. I'm hoping we can get through here relatively safely. Because I have no fear about the first gym. And I can make up the levels in Mount Moon real easy. So, let's try to... Oh, there's an antidote. Let's just try to blast through here. And then, if we can get through here, Brock should be a piece of cake. Misty will be rough, but it'll be fine. I'll be honest, I was debating on turning off battle animations. Because I hate battle animations, but we'll keep them for now. Leave me alone. But yeah, I want to try to get a Nuzlocke of every type. Or not Nuzlocke, sorry. We're just doing a type lock. But I want to get a type lock of every Pokemon type done before Gen 10, just because I think it'll be really fun. I should be using Bubble. How bad does Squirtle stats are. That's like not better. That's fine. All right, there's our first trainer. You gotta go everywhere to see every Pokemon. Yeah, thank you, child. Alright, let us heal up. Let's go fight Brock. These yawns are bad today. I should step now before they become an issue. Oh, also, I have Monday off next week. So I think we might just do a long Splatoon DLC. Splatoon 2 DLC episode. And just try to get it done in one day. And then after Kirby is finished, I think I'm gonna move the Retro Day probably to Sunday. Put Horror back on Friday. And move this game to Monday and Tuesday. Ugh. Ugh. Really? Accuracy? Really? Okay. There's the gym trainer, and now let's beat up Brock. Alright. Luckily, Brock's no big deal. I probably should have healed, but so be it. Luckily, Onyx, even though he looks big, has terrible stats. Alright, that miss was just... There's that done. Alright, there's the boulder badge. Beautiful. Okay. Let's heal, and then off to Mount Moon. And we can get our next friend, who... I'm actually going to do this now. So the reason we're turning off battle scenes is because I'm going to have to do some grinding for our second friend. And I need to get to, like, 20. And we're not using rare candies for this run, so This gets to be primo organic. Sorry about that. I was just opening my snack for today's stream. I have a protein bar. Okay. On to Mount Moon. Don't even need Pokeballs yet. We're not. We should buy some potions. And repels. I don't think. Do like 10's too many. Do like 6. Do like 3. And let's get some Pokeballs. We got a whopping $8 to our name. I think we should be okay though. Or, sorry, 8. Pokezad? Is that what it is? What I'm getting at is rapport. Okay. So I actually want to save some trainers here. Because we have some Pokemon to train. And I believe we get it at level 5. We'll probably have a Wartortle before we even get our second friend. Which is fine. Yeah, I think we're gonna turn off battle animations. It's just so much faster. You know what's the worst part? It took me 20 minutes to beat Brock. It would have taken me probably another 5-6 hours in order to beat Roark in the Ditto only run where they don't listen to me. I'm like trying to remember if Spikes exists in this generation. Because I kind of wish Toxic... Or I kind of hope Toxic Spikes does. That's fine. This is why I hate bug trainers. They got all $8 from me. So many pointless Pokemon. I gave Water Gun. Yay, we got a Wartortle. Alright, Wartortle. Let's go get our secondary friend if I can. Because, boy, we need to pump some levels into them. You got it, Metapod. I wanted to dodge her for an second. Oh. Stop pounding me while I'm asleep. I'll stop. There we go. Also, I'm sorry, Lord Helix fans. I'm about to disappoint you guys. When we get there. Now we got Miss Feet. Sure, more Fish, or Miss Fish. Alright. We now have our meme machine eventually. Alright, let's go get one of the bucks. Okay. I'm gonna take like 5 seconds and I'll be right back, and then we will conquer Mount Moon. No Zubats in a cave. That's a good day. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. I got poison damage. It didn't crack as loud as I wanted it. That's poison. I just can't drink energy drinks like I used to. Not that that was ever a good thing, but... I hope you guys are really excited for swapping Pokemon in and out gameplay. Miss Fish needs levels. Bullet Seed. Don't gotta worry about that. And now we just have to concuss a bunch of Pokemon. Ugh. I hate status effects. I'm fine getting Encored into Water Gun. In fact, I prefer it. Let's go, Miss Fish! Woo! This is what I've been waiting for, baby! Actually, I haven't checked anybody's natures or anything. Naive is, I think, neutral. And Hasty is plus speed minus special defense? It's either defense or special defense. We have kind of... We kind of have two bad Pokemon. But that's okay. I wasn't gonna do, like, mega resets to get the best Pokemon I could. I ain't dealing with that. And another sippy of my poison. Ugh. At least this one's 0 sugar. 0 calories, so it does nothing to my waistline. Ugh. No, this is the blue Hawaiian monster, and it's just like a cursed foul flavor. There's like an orange sunrise one that's pretty good. But this blue Hawaiian one is cursed. It just tastes like battery acid. Is that? Portortle, I'm gonna grab you by the legs and throw you at the Rattata. Thank you. Portortle out here just missing all of his moves. I should actually. Set this back to shift. I would like to get levels on Fishy. Because the longer it takes for me to level that thing, the more mad at it I'm gonna be. Because unfortunately it evolves into, you know, one of the best Kanto Pokemon. Statistically. There's a reason Gyarados is popular. I don't even think I can fake like this Mon isn't. I do think it'd be really funny if I can make a rain team. But since, you know, Caliber and Politoed don't exist, I don't think that's happening. Gotta keep swimming. The motto for this run, just keep swimming. I forgot to switch in Mist Fish for that. Oh no, I've been astonished. Critical hit! I think if this doesn't take long, and I can beat all 18 games, which, now that I'm saying it out loud, kind of the gravity has finally hit me, maybe we'll move on to, like, Coliseum, and we'll try to do, like, Coliseum 1 and 2 runs that are monotyped. Yay, Moonstone, we will not be using it. Granted, there's only like 6 Pokemon that evolve with it? No, it's not. Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, the 2 Niddos. Is that it? I think so. Irritata. Get the fish. There you. Sorry, this beginning bit's a little less than exciting. A lot of just getting through it, and to be fair, Gen 1 just isn't that exciting. Don't worry, the second run that I do for this will be a lot more interesting. Keep moving. Not exciting, but it's an honest day's work right now. You know what? I might just use it. Okay, this is actually like worth fighting. And no, it's not worth doing. The answer is yes. If I'm getting confused, I'm just... Ah, man. Alright, let's get this guy. We're gonna get this guy, and then I'm gonna run some ads just so that way ads don't play when people first come in. I'm trying to make it so my Twitch is friendlier to new viewers. And unfortunately, it's running a little bit of ads, so that way you can get rid of pre. But that's okay. Shit, nobody's here anyways. I don't give a shit. I'm just playing Pokemon. Granted, it's my least favorite generation, but... Mostly because Gen 1ers are the worst. Yeah, some Gen 1ers are the worst. There's some that just grow up with it, and when they see some new Pokemon, they go, oh, those are cool. Those are the guys we like. We like those guys. The people who need to get mad at things like Trubbish. Trubbish is a gem. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I'll take Bite. We can get rid of Tail Whip for that, and that gives me another special attack. Remember, this is pre-special physical split, so the easy way to remember it is anything that is an EV type is special, except for, obviously, normal, and anything that is that is not an EV type is physical. So Dark is special, while Ghost is physical. Not taking the Helix. I want Dome. Fossil. Might as well work. Oh, right, that's fine. We're out of water. Alright. We are officially out of Mount Moon. I'm gonna take a 3-minute break. Might be a little bit longer. Now's a good time to get up, stretch your legs, do what you gotta do. And then when we get back, time to go up to Nugget Bridge, which means we have our first rival battle, which, but that's a different topic. Anyways, I'll be right back. Alright. Let's get back to it. I think over this weekend I'm going to revamp my visuals for the stream. The big things that I'm thinking of doing are Mega Kick, Mega Punch. How I want. But I think I'm going to try and get my visuals all set up for, revamping all of this. I don't right now currently. I could have a better overlay. And a lot has changed since the last time I used OBS, and it looks like there's a lot more plugins and stuff where you can custom create a little bit easier. So I want to try and experiment with all of that. Roar? I don't think we need Roar, but it's free, so I'll take it. Alright, let's go heal and Celadon. And then we have a fight with a Mr. Gary. I don't think. No, Gary might be a problem. We'll see. I don't actually want to keep Miss Fish in the front there because she's just gonna get rocked. I'll put battle scenes back on because this is like a big. Alright, Green. Hey, yo, Gary! Alright. I think I just same type attack bonus everything that's not, or maybe not. Okay, there's Pidgeotto. Pidgeotto's always frustrating, unfortunately. Let's switch. Go to Fish. Unfortunately, Fish is getting attacked. And a War Turtle. War Turtle. And let's hit him with a Mega Kick. This is what I was worried about. Okay. Gotta do a little bit of grinding, that's okay. Might have to do a little bit of... a little bit of cheese, but that's okay. Oh, speed. Bleh. Let's actually just level Wartortle. Alright. It's gonna be boring, but we're just kinda slapping. Wish there were like berries or something in this game. No, we're better off just doing it the old-fashioned. American. Where we pick our Pokemon up by their bootstraps. Okay. One more time, Gary. Ugh. Let's just bite. I don't think that crit mattered, but I'll take it. Oh, I am. All right, heal again. Okay. This is unfortunately like the fastest way to level. If Mega Kick could hit, it'd be fantastic. Oh. Yeah, we just gotta. Yes. Free we wake up. Boop boop. This is a bunch of funky bullshit. I hate this. Granted, I knew this wasn't gonna be the easiest. Thought it would have been easier than that. And as I said, it's not like I have berries that I can cook to make this better. Alright. The only other idea I have is level Gyarados to, or level Mistfish to the right level and then do this. Which is starting to feel like the correct answer. Why did I do that? My brain's not working right now. Stop missing! So infuriating. Yes. Of course not. I guess I just gotta pray I wake up and Mega Kick. Mega Kick and crit. Okay. Okay. The worst part is this is gonna have quick attack. Rattle fraggle. I'm so mad. I'm gonna shine water first. Venusaur is like really good because of sleep powder. Not that he keeps it the whole time, I don't think, but okay. Come on. Come on. And here comes the fun part. Yeah. Crit. Just come on, crit. Boo. Alright. Turtle, I need you to wake up. We can take like one hit. Okay, cool. Let's just water gun. Yeah! Yes! Took what? 5, 6 tries? Go here. All right, let's go heal. All right. Nugget Bridge. Oh, I should have killed these. Oh. All right. Ugh. I will say I am actually, to be honest for once, a little bummed out nobody's here, but that's okay. It happened. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Granted, I think there's a reason, Oh, I forgot to heal. Well, we'll see how this goes. Admittedly, I do not like Gen 1, so I do not... I'm not mystified by anybody else's, not wanting to watch Generation 1 of Pokemon. It's just so much worse than every other gen. Oh, my cat wants in again because I hear something just rattling my door. Like a horror movie. Just, he puts his whole weight onto the door. He's a 15-pound cat, so it's just... Sure, let's see how long a, like, 5 HP Wartortle will. Wartortle. Oh my god, is that a Pidgey that has quick attack and can end what I'm doing? Or... no? Okay. I'll take it. I don't get why, but I'll take it. Have some more poison. Did it bite? Wow. On the first episode of Wartortle Shouldn't Be Alive. Yeah, there we go. The fact that I got that far is actually impressive. Alright, I need to get Miss Fish online. This run goes from a little frustrating to not free, but real easy. Once Miss Fish is online. God. I didn't think my stutter was gonna come in. Alright, let's do this. Why would you sand attack the Magikarp? Whatever, it doesn't. Yep, sure. Oh, right. People do fine. There we go. Let's fix this though. Oh, Nugget Bridge, I love ye. I don't. That was a, I'm sorry, that was a... I wish Nugget Bridge was more interesting. Granted, I do still really like the sprite work. Just. Ugh. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. If I can get to Bill by the end of the hour, I'll be happy. Granted, I also don't think Misty's gonna be too bad. The hard part really is just, like, getting the fish trained up. I'm gonna make sure that there's nothing I can catch around here. I don't think there is, but again, I haven't played Gen 1 in a hot minute. There's like a probability where I just don't remember. Oh. Nope, nothing for me. Well, at least nothing with what I got. We will have to come back here. And I am playing Fire Red. Cool. There's a very specific Pokemon I wanted to use. Why we're doing water and general. When I get the good rod, we're gonna have to do a lot of backtracking for fishing. Hey man, this ain't no vibe. Push number 5, it's coming alive. Alright, fight me. You got a Minky? Cool, I can deal with that. Don't glare at me, you weirdo. Your water gun. I like how right now my strategy is oh my god. My strategy is either get water gunned or please be weak to or please don't let my mega kick. That is currently our plan of attack. I'm not even gonna heal, I'm just gonna try to raw go through this. We're members of an elite squadron that steal Pokemon. Would you like to join Team Rocket? And he gets all offended when you say no. Ugh. Okay. There's that. Let's go back and heal. We will get everything ready for Miss Fish. And hopefully get Miss Fish to a suitable level. But we'll take care of all the bill stuff first. And then after the bill stuff, we will deal with Mick. Granted, I don't think Misty's gonna be that bad. Weirdly. Having Bite on Wartortle makes it really easy, but if I can evolve the other one as well, that'll help immensely. I'm actually, like, hyper worried about the next gym leader, not Misty. Which I might actually do something comical and silly as a workaround for that. Oh my god, I can get Vaporeon. Sorry, I was just thinking to myself what other, like, Pokemon I can get and try to get before we do a lot of other stuff, and we can get Vaporeon, honestly, pretty quickly. Vaporeon probably goes on this team and stays for quite a while, actually. My goal is I need to get... So, I'm gonna spoil it a little bit. I don't think we're gonna fight Lieutenant Surge as the third gym leader. And I know what you're thinking. You can skip Lieutenant Surge? Yeah, absolutely. You absolutely can skip Lieutenant Surge. You gotta beat him eventually, but you can skip him, and technically, you can go as far as to, like, fight Koga for the third gym leader. These two runs are going to be a little skippy because I'm not going to play it the intended way. That's because that makes my life more interesting. And also, Surge is actually going to be a pretty big thorn in my side for a little bit. I'd like to get something that can learn Dig. I don't know if Blastoise can. Obviously, we'll figure it out, but... I should have named him Goatee. But yeah, right now, like, the biggest thing I need to do is get the good rod. Because that will drastically expand what Pokemon we can get. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten Gyarados, and maybe I should have just gotten him later. Because we can fish him up later. I'm now wasting a lot of, like, EXP to level him. I don't know. Granted, I don't think Wartortle would have too many more levels. That's gonna hurt. Oh, never mind. Oh, I was thinking of Super Fang, not Hyper Fang. Hyper is fine. Super is the one that halves your HP. Alright, let's keep blasting through this. Oh, I should turn animations back off. We're gonna have a big fight until Misty. Animations just kind of waste time at this point. Yeah, it took me to the grave. I didn't get to read the rest of this because he talked fast. Hi, Slowpoke. I'm sad I can't use Slowpoke in this game. He's exclusive to Leaf Green, but sacrifices had to be made. Perfect. Rapid Spin. Rapid Spin doesn't increase your speed yet, so now we don't need. Also, I don't think anybody in Gen 1 does Spike strategy. Maybe they do. Boo-doo-boo-doo-boo-doo. I hope everybody's having a... Ooh, I goofed. Hope everybody's having a good day today. And for those that are getting it, I hope we have a good 3-day weekend. I'll be using that to try to fix up my bicycle. By that I mean I just had to inflate the tires. I bought a little mini bike pump. So, to fill up the tires and go for bike rides, I'm excited. I've Been meaning to do it for a while, but finally got it in. And then after that, I need to, like, remove the internet from my computer and just force myself to edit. I might chain myself to the desk and force myself to edit record and edit the Kirby video. I need to start being mean to myself and, like, building deadlines and stuff. Because I'm vibing, and vibing's not working. Just gonna wake up and it's gonna be... I'm just gonna pop up on a monitor and it's just gonna say, "Do you want to play a game? Or use the script. Read it or I'll kill you." No saw trap? Nope. That's just straight murder. Get abused. Record it. You play games on Twitch, but you don't have any... but you refuse to take the time to actually, like, turn it into content. But now, you're stuck here. There's no way out until you edit. Bolt my leg to the leg of the desk. Ah, I meant to switch to the fish. Whatever. Yeah, switch back to... Fish is so close to being usable, and it's the worst part. Like, I detest when they make Pokemon like this. At least this one evolves at level 20. The worst one is Larvesta, where you can get a Larvesta at, like... You can get a Larvesta kind of early, but he doesn't evolve into, Volcanion, or Volcarona, sorry. Volcarona until, like, 55? But Gen 5 also just has a lot of problems with Pokemon evolving way too long. That stuff is nightmare. I hate it. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Alright, come on. Let's heal up Wartortle. Because of the Pokemon rap, my brain can't just say Wartortle. It always just says Wartortle. Don't know why. I don't know why that guy went so hard saying Wartortle. Wartortle. Sorry, I'm getting, like... I apologize that this isn't the most riveting of gameplay things right now, especially because, like... I'm just grinding... I forgot to switch! I'm just grinding to evolve this dumb fish. But how Pokemon goes, a lot of the early stuff's slow. I don't remember what Secret Power does. Is Secret Power the one that changes based on what type of room you're in? I know Hidden Power is your hidden value on the Pokemon. Let's go fish! Woohoo, baby! Alright, let's run out of water guns. Oop. Well, gosh darn it. Alright, let's switch back to Wash. We... Go talk to Beal. Oh, sorry, one more fight. One more fight, then we'll talk to Bill, and then I will take my next little break to make sure pre-roll ads are off. Because I want more viewers. But half of that is also I need to be better about streaming for longer amounts of time, so here we are. I'd like for all of my streams to eventually be at least 4 hours. And at least with Pokemon, I feel confident enough that I can ramble for 4 hours. Some of the other games, a little less so. Especially games like Splatoon, where I gotta focus because I'm bad at them. Ugh. My commentary on that game is bad. They are fun games, though. They're just... Boy, howdy, am I terrible at them. Ow. There we go. Do not think that crit mattered. I think I did enough damage to blow that thing up to the sun. Ah. Oh man, Miss Fishy is so close. Somebody needs to be named Goatee. I don't know what Pokemon I'm gonna name Goatee. Alright, we got a level 14 Fish. Alright. I'm going to... Let's do the Bill stuff. And then... We'll take my break real quick. Okay, this'll do its thing. I'll be back in like 3 to 5 minutes, somewhere in that range. Get up, stretch, get a drink, get a snack, do what you gotta do. I'll be back shortly. Yeah, BRB. Alright, sorry about that. But, let's continue. Yep. Ah. Ah. Oop, I hit the wrong thing. Oh no. Oh no. I hit the wrong thing. There we go. Okay, cool. Oh. Alright. Let's keep going. Alright, Bill, you're no longer a furry. Or at least you're no longer stuck in your... Boogie! Keep moving. Oop. Let's fix it. Okay. Okay. Let's heal, and I guess let's go try and fight Misty. I think Misty should be relatively easy. But we're gonna fight all the gym nerds as well, because give your XP to me. If I can get Miss Fish to like 15, I'll be over the moon. Take a drink of water. I've been bubbled. I think we'll be okay. I do think it's rude that they get to use all of these different water type Pokemon, and I can't even use a fishing rod yet. Oh no, I'm confused. So I think starting next week. No. I have to be platoon and a couple other things first before I can change my schedule around. I do really want to put horror games on Sunday instead of, on Friday, and then put stuff like Kirby on Sunday. Misty won't have to be bothered. I hate her face. I hate her dumb face. Alright, time for Misty. Oh, wrong thing. I forgot to turn off battle effects. Oh well. Hey, Levy. Alright. Please don't hurt yourself. Thank you. Thank you, War Turtle. I love you, buddy. Yes! Okay, as I said, Misty was going to be dirt easy. Perfect. Misty's done. Let's go do the Team Rocket stuff. Team Rocket, boat, and getting our hot use. Hey, Pokeballs. You. Cool. Team Rocket. I'm an innocent bystander, dude. Don't you believe me? No, I don't. In fact, you are mighty scared. Yeah, over the weekend, I might randomly pop live on Twitch. They're not going to be real streams. It's going to be me testing stuff. I'm going to try to make AFK screens and a bunch of other stuff. And then I'm also going to try and test multi-streaming not using the program that I've been using. Because I no longer have a garbage computer. And I could probably function just brute forcing it. Okay. There's dig. Perfect. I did it again. I always do it. Final heal. Pip. Pip. This way, over. Now we go down. Over and up. This. Run for a hot minute. We have a bunch of people to fight and also a Pokemon to catch on the route. This Pokemon won't be staying with us. They're just going to be a friend for the fact that I need caught. And I could probably just catch like a Rattata. Also, fun fact, I don't know if this is a commonly thing. You can use select button to move your attacks around in older Pokemon games. You know what? I hate that I'm doing this, but like, probably gets her to 16. For who you are. There we go. 4 more agonizing levels. I swear, I love leveling this stupid thing. Come on. I love this fish. Maybe for the rest of the runs I use Rare Candies faster. I don't think people like watching organic Pokemon. Organic Pokemon runs take forever. As proven by the fact that this is 2 hours and I'm just barely past Misty. Which I don't think is too bad as far as time goes, but like... it is kind of a lot. Okay, so... the next thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to... gosh darn it, okay. The big goal we have is to get to Viridian City, so that way we can get on SSN and we can get our TM for cut. The big thing standing in our way with that is green. Green is a pretty large obstacle. So if I can get Gyarados up and running, and maybe get a Blastoise, I think we should be good. But I am worried about his Ivysaur. Because at that point, Ivysaur is going to be a huge problem for us. It still has Sleep Powder. I literally gave him, like, the best starter. Ma'am, I don't care if it's a private conversation, I just want XP. Ugh. That poison's still bad. Like when you tell one of your friends that Switch cartridges taste weird, and then they keep licking it because they taste bitter and awful, but you're like, why? Why? Doesn't make sense. Yeah, of course I used Double Team. And I'm paralyzed. Cool. 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 This is it. Oh, okay. We got lucky. I'll take it. Because we're paralyzed, I'm actually going to just go and get us healed. I will come back and clear the rest of. Trying to fight as little trainers as possible, so that way I can keep the rest of them as XP pigs. I'm gonna get those levels. I'll get them on the fish if I can. I just don't like playing around with paralysis. It's annoying. And the worst part is, we're about to, I think, get a new Pokemon. And I'm gonna have to level that up. Because I think we catch it at like level 10, 15, somewhere in that range. I can't remember. It's been a hot minute. Can I even catch it in water? It's either the only thing in this water or I need to get a super rod. I can't remember which one it is. Maybe the win con for this game is I fish up every water type I can. And I get a living dex of water Pokemon. I think that actually is kind of funny. I might do that. Granted, there's some that I just can't get. But I am the fishing guru. Do you love fishing? Congratulations, here's an old rod. Continue to fish. Don't worry. I love fish. Fish. Do I need a super rod? I gotta do some research. Wait 2 seconds. Still here. So I thought you could catch Tentacool here. But it might be that thing where you can only catch it if you have the super rod. Admittedly, I don't remember where everything exists sometimes. So, stuff like this is usually what I... Surfing! Surfing is how you find them. Okay. That's fine. Can I catch anything interesting with the old rod, or is it just Magikarp? I think you really only get... Well, I can at least... Good or super, 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 good or super, super, super good, super, old or good. Now... A poo. That's okay. Okay, so I don't get my next rod until Fuchsia. Don't get my next rod until Fuchsia, and I don't. The super rod until I can move Snorlax. So... Oh, sorry, I'm sitting down. Okay, so we can't really do anything new. It's fine, if not frustrating. Alright, cool. Let us go down here. We'll talk to the fan club. We'll get our voucher for the bike. Alright, man's gonna yap. Okay. There's that. Now let's... I should probably try to get this fish evolved first. Let's try to evolve the fish. As frustrating as it is. Okay, War Turtle can learn dig. That's good to know. Alright. We're on fish leveling duty. If I can get the fish to 20, I'll feel happy about fighting green. Without that, I'm very worried, actually. Ah, shoot. Whatever. You know what? Fish can get the kill. There you go, fish. You gotta work for it. You gotta work, fish. You've got to work, fish. Hey. I think this is the last trainer on this route. You got free butter. Annoying. Oh, right. This thing has okay special defense. Yeah, game? This is good. Thank you. All right. Into the boat. Oh, I don't want to be on the boat yet. No boat yet, sorry. I've lied to you. I've lied to each and every one of you, and I hope you can find it within yourselves to forgive me. I've made a terrible mistake, and I don't think I'll ever be able to atone for my crime of lying to y'all. I'm hoping that moving forward we can put this behind and start fresh, and I'll try my best to be a better streamer. I'm pre-making my apology video, I guess. I didn't mean to lie to you. I'm just forgetful occasionally. I said I was going to turn that fish into a snake before we stopped on the ferry, and I almost broke that promise to you voters. Apparently I'm a politician now, too. He's a gamer. Ah, that man's a gambler. I hate it. I'll wake up inevitably. Eventually. Cool. There we go. And back to Warthog. And a bite. I appreciate those of y'all on Twitch that are sitting around and watching this admittedly kind of boring run. There's admittedly only so much I can do for this type of run. It's just a lot of, you just smack everything. Back toward wall. Ow. Oh, boring. We're getting there. We're close. My goal at this point is to get to... Well, that's bad. Bleh. All right. Oop, 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 oop. Ignore the data. Or waste fish. I think if I could get fish to 20, that would be ideal. Let's trade with Diglets. Oh wait, no, never mind. This is bad. They can have arena trap, and that makes it so I can't. I just became a trainer, but I think I can win. I'm glad you give good vibes about. Oh, right, done. Not even what I wanted. Ugh, my brain's losing it right now. At worst, I might do this off screen. It's not like this is hard. Okay. Yeah, I think that's gonna get. I'll get Mrs. Fish to level 20 on my own, and the cut friend that we're gonna catch. You know what? We'll catch the cut friend. We can at least do that. I've lied to you. Let me do that. That at least gets me to 3 hours, and I feel better about that. Hey, look, there it is. Literally found it in one. See if I can catch him. For the Pokeball. Oh man. Let's try to bite it. Whoop. Well, so be it. Wow. I didn't think another one would pop up that quickly. I want to say they're actually kind of rare here. Stay in the ball. Stay in the ball. Yay! Cool. This will be our cut user. And that's... we should keep going. Yeah, let's keep going. I wanted to end with the boat. How far away is the fish? Okay. Onto the boat. Okay. Let's see if I can just fight green. Alright, Green. Let's do this. Ugh. Cool. Now let's get him with another kick. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Sleep powder makes me sleepy. It makes me sad. Melancholy. What? It makes me sad. What? It makes me melancholy. You don't want to drink beer with me no more? Oh my god, 3 for 3 from the high rope. Hell yeah. Okay. We can progress now. Just not in the way you think. Let's rub his tuchus. No, you rub his back, not his butt. Hey, got caught. And we got here. And there goes the SSM. And we go up to Cerulean City. And know what you're thinking. Wait, but why are we going to Cerulean City? That's weird. Yeah. It is. Anyways. Up we go, over we go, up we go, through we go, over, up. I swear this will get exciting eventually. I'm lying to you. I don't think this gets exciting until, like, I can start catching weird Pokemon. Oh, right. That's what I was doing. Oh, I need to get Flash, too. Yep. And we just gotta run down to Diglett Cave in order to get Flash. Oh, right. We didn't do this specifically because of Arena Trap. Hey, Diglett. Hey, Digwit. Oh, man, I love Diglett Cave. Alright, get wet. Check something while I'm just walking. Gotta keep swimming. Ugh. Man, I love Diglett. Let's finish this. I need to be done with this. I'm getting tired. Today's been a bad stream. Well, no, today hasn't been a bad stream. It's been a dull stream, and that's fine. A lot of the action and excitement will happen extra. We're doing things weirdly. I didn't even grab Flash from him. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna break loose. I'm gonna go ape shit. I dug trio. Ow. There we go. Luckily with the repel, only the 29s will pop up. Whoa. Man. All right. Is that not the Flash from? I'm just stupid. That's fine. Okay. I'm gonna call it. Alright, well, yeah, I'm gonna call it for today. Next time we stream, I will get... I'll already have a Gyarados by then, so it'll be good. But anyways, thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate the heck out of all y'all. I'll be back tomorrow with some RE2. So, if you want to hear me scream like a little girl, that's pretty exciting. But anyways, thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate the heck out of y'all. Take it easy and peace out.